Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about the development process of building a home from breaking ground all the way through to moving in. I'll share with you a few tips and tricks that we learned along the process about budget, schedule, building relationships, partnering with private and public partnerships, which is critical to the development process when you're going through permitting, and also contracts. All that is coming up, so stay tuned. Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love. Hey guys, I'm Natalie Cryer. I am a real estate professional. I have 15 plus years in real estate development, working with developers to revitalize downtown areas from blighted properties to a beautiful structure. I worked as a real estate agent in Pennsylvania, as well as a director of special projects for a waterfront development site, which consists of 12 buildings, residential, commercial, eateries. Throughout that process, I learned a lot of information, and now I'm taking that information for a project in downtown Fort Wayne. I recently relocated to Fort Wayne to support my husband's business, Upcycle Me Realty. He is a developer and contractor, and I'm gonna share some tips and tricks for you and lessons learned from breaking ground to move-in ready. Before we get into lessons learned, I'm gonna share with you a little bit about our business. We have done rehabs, Airbnbs, live-in flips, all across state lines from Delaware, Indiana, Pennsylvania, and we are currently in the process of building a new build. This is our first project as a new build, personally, not professionally, but personally, and it consists of phase one, which is 1,100 square foot carriage house, which will be attached to or detached from our dream home. What makes this project unique is that it is in a downtown area where the neighborhood is still up and coming, and we have learned a few lessons throughout the process. You know what? I can show you better than I can tell you. Let's go take a look at the project. Joshua, we're gonna go to the carriage house. So the 3 tips that I want to share with you that we learned throughout this project. Number 1, when you first start, have a project budget and schedule. That is critical to any project. It's going to guide you and be the lifeline to make sure that you are on schedule and under budget. As far as the budget, I think it is a good rule to have a 10% contingency in your number. This takes a lot of information you have to go through, get numbers from contractors to get hard-credit numbers to be able to put inside your budget to develop a whole cost estimate. Obviously, this number is going to change throughout, but it's a guiding point for your project. As far as schedule, you always want to make sure that you're getting all the lead times from contractors. Obviously, with this stage in the game, we are affected by long lead times. So being able to document everything, identifying the tasks, sequencing the activities to ensure that we are able to work certain tasks in parallel. As you can see, we have windows that are not here. They are on back order. They're scheduled to come in January, but it does not mean that our project doesn't stop. So while we're waiting on windows, we put plastic over it. We can run wire, garage door as well. This is something that my husband built just in the mean in between time until our garage door actually comes in. Again, there's things that you can do to improvise, and my husband Joshua will speak about that in the next video. Tip number 2 is to build relationships. When we moved to Fort Wayne, we didn't know many people, and the first thing we did was build relationships. We met with city council, we understood who was responsible for our district in East Central. We worked with the neighborhood association, understanding what the neighborhood needs. Building relationships is key to any project that you're going to do, especially development in an inner city. Downtown Fort Wayne, East Central neighborhood, it needs a lot of work, but it has a ton of potential. So I would highly recommend to understand who's in your district and who are the parties that you need to communicate with to create that public-private partnership in developing your project. It will allow you to go a lot faster and smoother. Tip number 3 would be to have contracts with contractors. A lot of contractors that we worked with, we've gotten burned because we did not have an actual contract. My husband and I, we are project managers. We understand the importance. I have a paralegal background as well. I understand the importance of having a contract, but for some reason, we didn't have one. We trusted a contractor's word and we had to pay $4,000 over budget. With that being said, I highly recommend that you have a contract for any contractor that you do. Even if they say it's a handshake, it doesn't have to be a legal form, but at least if you write it down on paper, both of you agreed on the number, and sign it. Sign and date it, so that way when the scope changes, you speak about that process and you say, yes, continue forth. Once it gets to this number, if it's 2,000 above or 4,000 above, you have that agreement that they're not gonna move forward or you're gonna contract it out to someone else. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at NatalieCryer.com, or check us out at our website at upcyclemerealty.com. We'll see you next time.